Imagine that you are 10. Think back to when you were 10 years old and that you're on stage in front of hundreds of people who have paid a great deal of money to see you act, sing and dance. Would you be frozen in horror or quivering with excitement? Well, let's find out just what it feels like from Rio Lewis from Swindon, who is here with his dad, Lance. So, Rio, you're appearing in a West End show at the moment. What's the show?
It's called Kinky Boots.
And is it the same as the film about the shoe factory that starts making big boots and shoes for performers?
Yeah, it's all about that.
So what does it feel like when you stand on the stage in front of all those people?
It's crazy the first time, but then you get used to it.
And who are you playing?
I'm playing young Lola.
So Lola is a sort of one of the central characters, and there's a big story about the adult Lola, but you're playing Lola.
Yeah, when she was a little kid, well, little boy, but she wants to be a drag queen when she's older.
So how long are you I'm guessing you're at the beginning of the show, are you? How long are you on stage for?
15 minutes at the start, and then I'm at the end as well.
So very exciting. So how did this all start then? How did you get involved in performing? Because you're only 10.
So my model agency, Urban Angels, put me forward for it, but my mum and my dad didn't know if I could sing. So they thought if I could sing, and then I sang for them, and I got through the auditions.
So you started with modelling then?
Yeah.
And am I right, you do, Ruben, your brother, does some modelling too?
Yeah.
So what does that involve? I mean, when did you start that, and do you like it?
I think I started it when I was about 6, and I love it.
What sort of things do you model then?
I model anything really. Next, PayPal, like an advert.
Okay. So clothes and adverts and products, just anything?
Anything really.
And what do you like about it? Because there's a lot of standing around, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of standing around, but it's just the thrill of it.
Okay. I can see it in your eyes. So then you got the chance to audition.
Yeah.
Did you understand when you went to the audition what it would involve?
No. Well, I had to sing my solo part, and I had to do a little bit of dancing in it. And then we went away and they decided.
And you share the role with some other boys, don't you? So you don't do every performance?
No, we swap.
So how many times a week do you perform, do you know?
5 times a week.
Okay. Well, let's talk to Dad. Lance, you're here too. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
What does it feel like to see your son on stage? This is a big theatre. I mean, people come from across the Atlantic to go to shows at the Adelphi.
Yeah, no, definitely. For us, for myself and my wife and all our family, it's amazing to see our son up on stage. I think the Adelphi holds around 1,800 people. So the first performance, when we went to watch him for the first time, I was very, very nervous. And Rio's just been so calm and cool and calm through the whole thing. I think it's been us as adults that have been a bit more panicky about the whole situation, but he's thrived all the way through. Really proud of him.
Now, this is a big commitment from the whole family, actually. He's up there 4 times a week. What does a typical performance night, how does it work the day?
So, at the moment, I must shout Rio School's been really helpful when it comes to us leaving a little bit earlier for him to be able to get to London in time. So, a typical week would be we pick Rio up at 3 o'clock after school, drive straight down to London, drop Rio to the Adelphi for 6 o'clock, and then we go away, find a coffee place or somewhere to chill out, and then we pick Rio up at 10. We don't get home most nights till midnight, 11:30, so it's a massive commitment.
So he's been at school in the day?
Yes.
Then he does a performance. What about school the next day?
He's a trooper. He gets up. That's one thing. I mean, he never complains about going. That's what we've been so surprised that Rio's just been so good at just getting on with it. Even though he is tired, don't get me wrong, but he's still doing it. So.
Did you have any doubts at all about letting him do it? Because it's a big thing for a young boy to do.
Not really. Me and my wife are very we want the best for our kids, like most parents do. So for us, an opportunity like this, which is an amazing opportunity, Rio's just, his talent and his work rate's been amazing. So there was never a doubt for us to do what we needed to do to make sure that we could get in there.
Brilliant, Lance. Thank you. So, Rio, what's the best thing? What do you like best about being on stage in Kinky Boots?
Seeing everyone smile at me.
Or as the audience?
Yeah.
And how do you get on with the other performers?
They're really funny. They're like a family, really.
So they help you?
Yeah.
And singing, which do you like best? Singing, dancing or acting? And explain why.
Acting, because I think I was mostly made for acting because I literally cannot dance. I'm all right at singing, but acting's my passion.
It's your absolute passion. So I suppose then this is a silly question you asked. Do you want to do more of this?
Yes, I want to be in Lion King.
You specifically want to be in Lion King. Why do you want to be in Lion King?
Just because in Kinky Boots I don't get a lot of time in stage, but in Lion King you're one of the main parts, and I just love seeing all the audience's faces and stuff.
So you wouldn't mind if you were on stage for the whole show?
No.
And I think I have to ask you, because it always looks like the best bit, when you take your curtain call at the end and you get all the clapping and stuff, is that make you feel good inside?
Yeah, when I bow, everyone stands up, cheers, and then we come on for our final dance, and everyone's dancing then.
Everyone is dancing?
Yeah, even the audience.
So what would you say to anyone who's thinking they might go up to London to the Adelphi Theatre and see? How would you describe the show?
It's funny. You'll always have a laugh there because the actors even have jokes on stage. Come watch them.
Come and watch it. I think we'll have to come and watch you. Thank you, Rio. There you are, 10 years old, taking the West End by storm.